It is 8:24. We're back with a Snap on Morning Live, and that's exactly what we're talking about. Snap newspapers. It's an incredible concept that is just, it started in Newmarket. It has taken off in a big, big way. We're going to learn more about that. We are joined by Paul Dutton to my immediate left, and also Ron Van Someren. Did I get that right?
Yep.
Good? Okay. It works so well in rehearsal. And also John Henderson from Snap. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
You might have seen this already. Now, the Snap, and there's a Snap for many communities across the country, but particularly in Ontario. I'm holding Snap Hamilton, for example, but we'll find them at retailers and restaurants. Well, give us an idea.
Stores, restaurants, hockey rinks, community centers. You find them all over town.
And
most
free.
communities around 300 locations.
Yeah, and free. Yeah. And yet, it's a very slick publication, lots of pop, but it's all, driven by sponsorship.
Once again, it is driven by sponsorship. The real key to it is the community element.
Right.
And so we really capture everything happening in the community. It's positive, so we don't cover car accidents or murders or fires.
It's all about community.
All about community. Sometimes we might describe it as how do people live, not how they die. So 95% of what we do is just coach soccer or go to skating festivals, or if we're seniors, we're line dancing, and we cover all of that.
We can throw up some pictures here, just some example community events of so many. But this would fill a void, certainly, from other mainstream publications that wouldn't be normally covering this.
That's correct. We get a lot of feedback. Perhaps the Canadian Cancer Society gets lots of, and ironically, there's a Cancer Society event showing up on the monitor, but the Cancer Society, they might get a lot of event exposure through typical media. But when you get down to epilepsy or the MS Society, their events, a lot of times they don't get pickup in media. And so we really focus on really how the average guy lives or breathes.
But also a great way of networking, and again, you mentioned building the community. It's a way of acknowledging these people that are doing so much for the community.
Yeah, and I think we just showed a picture of McDonald's, for example, a fundraiser. It might not have been a massive amount of money, but there's a lot of people that work behind the counters that probably raised $1,000 and did a lot of efforts. And it is a way for us to say, as a community, hey, great job, and keep up the good work, and let us know about your next fundraiser. So,
John, you and Paul started this. Again, I mentioned off the top, this started in Newmarket in a short 5 or 6 years. The growth is huge. There's so many in Ontario, but you're represented across the country, and you're putting a push on into the U.S.
We actually have one
absolutely.
in Europe,
yep. We have a couple of locations open in the U.S. now, south of the border. It's spreading like wildfire, which is great. And we attribute a lot of our success to exactly what you've been talking about, really focusing on the community, letting the community tell us what's big news, and putting it out that way, as well as our franchisee partners like Ron.
And that takes us to Ron. So, Ron, you're in charge of Hamilton.
Yeah, I'm in Hamilton. Started on the Hamilton Mountain, and I've migrated right across Hamilton now. Just finding that, Hamilton's a big city, but you could get pretty much anywhere in Hamilton in just a few minutes. So all the events we cover are anywhere from Ancaster, Dundas, eastbound to Stony Creek in downtown Hamilton.
It's actually, I'm just holding one issue, and it's just amazing how many events you have crammed in here.
Yeah, we cover on average about 60 events per month, and get probably a couple hundred submissions a month. So we're going to handle them all someday. That's the plan.
Yeah. Now, Southern Ontario, I noticed on the website that franchises, is it completely saturated, or are there some markets that if someone's interested?
Ideally we're looking for franchisees in markets beyond London, coming from here, or the other side of Kingston, perhaps in the north. We're pretty much saturated though between London and Kingston, say Aurelia to Niagara Falls. So we're in every market. If you're having an event, you can go to snapnewspapers.com and find the local Snap. And it's a really easy process. Just click on the button and submit your event.
Right.
Fill in a form, and Ron or whoever will come out.
So you're a contributing partner in the whole deal and making the thing happen.
Yeah, it's great. It's going really good.
It's a great concept, and I'm not surprised you've had such great success in such a short amount of time. So if you'd like more information, again, the website snapnewspapers.com.
Or snaphamilton.com.
Right.
Or
you can specific websites for each community as well. Hey, thanks, guys.
Thank you very much for having us.
Okay, quick break. We've got the news at 8:30 on Morning Live, and we're back in just a couple minutes. Stay with us.